Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going through all the topics, all the questions from numbers, which will include fractions, integer, power, root, whatever is required to know about the numbers, right? So without any delay, let's start. Before we start, I would request you guys to subscribe to my channel, and if you like the video and like the content, you can press the like button and share it with your friends, and thank you so much for your support. So let's start. The first question I have here is work out the value of 5 square plus 121 square root. So now 5 squared is 21, so that means 5 times 5 plus square root of 121 is 11. So add them together, 36. So 36 is the right answer. Now second, simplify x 6 times x power 3. So whenever you have base same, this is called base and this is the power. When base is same and there is multiplication sign in the middle, then we add the powers. So this is x power 9, right? Now number 3a, write down 14 over 3 as a mixed number. So as a mixed number we need to divide 14 by 3. 3 times 4 is 12, so remainder is 2 here. So how to write it down? 14 over 3. Always remember, don't get confused, 3 is in the denominator, so it will remain in the denominator, and remainder always goes up here, okay, and divisor is here. So see, 3 times 4 is 12 plus 2, 14. So this is 2 over 3. Okay. Now write 8 as percentage of 32. Meaning to say how much is, like 8 is out of 32, right? And how much it will be out of 100. That will give you the percentage. So 8 times 1 and 8 times 4 is 32. Then 100 divided by 4, it is 25. So 25%, right? I'm also including this numbers question here, which is from the conversions. So 5 centimeter square is equal to how many millimeters? Now you know that 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters, right? So as there is a centimeter square, so that means 1 centimeter times 1 centimeter, that makes 1 centimeter square. So same will happen this side, 10 times 10. So that means 1 centimeter square is equal to 100 millimeter square. So to convert this, we are going to multiply this by 100. So this will become 500 millimeter square. Complete the table to show equivalent numbers. The first row is completed for you. Power of 10, that means 10 times 10, which is 100. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, so 10 power 4. And here we have 10 power 5, so that means we are multiplying 10 5 times like this. So how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, right? Now this is a question from decimals. So work out this one, 1.2. So 1.2 can be written as 12 over 10, right? Then this division can be changed to multiplication, and this one is before we do this, let me just add one step so that you cannot get confused here. 12 over 10 divided by 1 over 100. 2 decimals places, so 2 zeros. So after this you are going to come here, 12 over 10 times, we convert this into multiplication and take reciprocal of this. So that means 100 over 1. So this is 120. Okay. I have this question here, complete these calculations. 7.4 plus something gives you 3.1. So 7.4. So 3.1, you see this number is greater and this is smaller, so that means the number should be negative, right? And in decimals, 4 minus what gives you 1. or 1 plus what gives you 4, that is 3, right? 4 minus 3 is 1, then 7 minus 4 is 3, right? So it should be negative of 4.3, right? Now this is 9.4, minus and minus will become positive. So now you add 9.4 plus 5.7, 15.1. Another question, this is from time. Change 12-hour clock times to 24-hour clock time. So we have here 6:15 p.m. In 24 hours, so we are going to add the 12-hour here. So this is p.m. So 12:00 will be 6:15, then 15, 18, 15, right? Then 9:59 a.m. it will remain like this, but we need to have that into 4 digits. So 12 a.m. This is a.m. So this will remain as it is, like this, because that is the AM session. Here I have this question, find the fraction halfway between 2/3 and 5/6. Write your answer as a fraction and in its simplest form. So we are looking for a number. So let's say we have 2/3 is here, 5/6 is here. We are looking a number in middle somewhere here. So that means if you add these two and divide it by 2, you will get the number, right? So what I am going to write down, we are taking half of 2/3 plus 5/6. So half, and then LCM here is 6. So 3 times 2 is 6, 2 times 2, 4, 5, like this. So 1/2 times 4 plus 5 is 9/6. So 3 times 3, 3 times 2, this is 3/4. So this is the simplest form. Make sure that you write your answer in the simplest form, because that is the requirement of the question. Now put these calculation in order of size from smallest to largest. Smallest to largest. So you see all these numbers are different. We have to do some calculations here. So let's see. Actually this one is 9 times. Then there is a number which is less than 1, right? So that means it is going to, so to avoid any mistake, you can just do a small calculation here. 85 times 9, 765. So there is one decimal, so 7.65. Then this 9 divided by, so 9 divided by 18/10, or we can say 9 times 100/18, 9 times 2, and then this should be 50. And 9 divided by 0.5, 9 divided by 0.5, or 9 divided by 5/10, or 9 times 10/5. So 5 times 2, it is 18. Then this is 0.9. So now which one is the smallest here? 0.9, 1. After that is 7 point, this one, then this and this. So make sure that you write answer in the original form. So 9 times 0.1, then 9 times 0.85, then 9 divided by 0.5, and lastly we have 9 divided by 0.18. Here is another question. Aiko has these number cards. There are 5 number cards here. Aiko chooses 2 of the number cards. She multiplies the numbers all together. Find the maximum possible answer she can get. Now, for that we need to choose the biggest number. The biggest number here is 5, right? Then there is 3. But when you multiply, you get here 15. Okay. So 3 times 5 is giving you 15. But let's see other options. Here we have negative numbers also. So if you multiply these two, -8 and -4. So this will give you positive 32. So that is going to be the maximum. Okay. Now number 15. Complete the gaps in these statements. The first one has been done for you. 1250 meters into kilometers. Now millimeters to centimeters. Now 1 centimeter is equal to 10 millimeters. So we are going towards left hand side, so we are going to divide it by 10. So when you divide it by 10, decimal will move here. So 4.52, right? Now liters to milliliters. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliters. So we are going to multiply here by 1000. So that will give you 604, right? Kilogram to we need to find out the unit. So kilogram, obviously we are going to go first for the grams. So now if we make grams to kilograms, so then you are going to divide. So here is gram. So if you divide it by 1000, so decimal will come here. So that means this is a gram. Grams, right? Number 15, the position to term rule for sequence is times 6 plus 2. Work out the second term of the sequence. So for the first term, the position is 1, right? For the first term, let's say T1 is the first term. So position times 6 plus 2. So that means 6 plus 2 is 8, right? Then for second term, the position is 2 times 6 plus 2. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 2, 14. So second term is going to be 14. Complete the term to term rule for the sequence. So the first term is 8, second term is 6, 14. Let's see the third term. Third term is 3 times 6 plus 2. 3 times 6 is 18, 18 plus 2 is 20. So you see the difference is of 6 when you add 6. So answer is add 6. Here we have interesting question. Here is a pattern 5, 3 and 15, right? The rule is to multiply the values on the top two circles to the make the value in the bottom. So you see here 5 times 3, it gives you the lower circle, right? Now complete these pattern using the same rule. So that means we are multiplying this one here. So here we have 8 times 5, it is 40. Negative and negative will make it positive, and there is one decimal place, so we will have 4 here, right? Now here we have variables also. So 8p4 times what gives you 24p12 here. See, so now 8 to make from 8 to 24, so that is multiplying by 3. So there we have 3. 3, then we have p4, but we need p12, so that means we need to have power 8. That's why it will become 4 plus 8 as 12. So final answer is equal to 3p8. Draw a line to join each calculation to the correct answer. One has been done for you. So this is done here. So here we are going to use BODMAS rule. So you see this is 0.5 plus 15 times 3 is 4.5. So 4.5 here, then you add 5 plus 5, 10, 5. So answer is 5, it's here, right? Now this one again we have 2 times, this is 8 minus 3. 8 minus 3 is 5 again. Sorry. 2 times 1 is 2, 8 times, and this is 6 now. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 we have it here. This one we have 10 plus 2 cube is 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2 is 8 minus 4. So this is 18 minus 4, which is 14. So where is 14? It's here, right? Now this one bracket 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 times 8. So 5 times 8 is 40. So that's it. You can get 2 marks by doing these calculation, but make sure that you do the calculation on side to avoid any kind of mistake. Here we have a question from fractions. Work out 2 1/6 and 1 3 over 5. I hope that you all know how to break this up. So it should be 6 times 2 plus 1. 6 times 2 plus 1, which is over 6 we have here, right? 6 times 2, 12 plus 1, 13 over 6. Plus similarly 5 times 1, 5 plus 3 is 8 over 5. Now the LCM, 6 times 5 is 30. So we want to make this 30. So times 5, here times 6. 13 times 5, 65, 48. So 65 plus 48. 113 over 30. Right? So 113 divided by 30. 390. 23. So 30 will remain in the denominator. Remainder goes up here. This one. So 323 over 30 is the final answer. Here we have another question from fractions. Again we will write here, work out this, give your answer as a mixed number in its simplest form. It should be a mixed number and simplest form. So 8 times 1 is 8, 8 plus 7. 15 over 8 divided by 4 times 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 over 4. So 15 over 8 times 4 over 5. So we have changed division sign to multiplication and taken the reciprocal. This was 5 over 4. Now we have taken 4 over 5. So now simplify 4 times 2, 3. So you have 3 over 2, which is 1 over 3. So you see, this is 3 marks question. So please don't skip this one. Number 3. 3. All the rows, columns and diagonals add up to 15. Rows, columns, diagonals, they all add up to 15. Complete this grid so that all the columns and diagonals add up to 15 again. Now this one, if you see here this way, 3 plus 4, 7 plus 8, 15. Here 15, and diagonally is 5 plus 3, 8, 7, 15. So now complete this grid to add up to 15 again. So we will do it one by one. So now we have negative number here. So you have negative 3 plus 12, which is 9, because 12 is positive and it has positive sign. So it will be 9. So 9 plus what gives you 15? So 15 minus 9. 9 plus 6, 15, right? So you see 12 plus 16, 18, 18 minus 3 is 15, right? So now we will go this way. 12 plus 5, 12 plus 5 is 17, okay? So what we need? 15, so minus 2. So 17 minus 2 will give you 15. Now this side here, 6 and 13, this is 19. And we need 15, so we should have minus what to make it 15? 12 minus 4. 19 minus 4 is 15. Minus 4. So now we are left with these two. For this we will go this way. This 11 minus 2 is 11, 13 minus 2 is 11. 11 plus 4 gives you 15. Now this way, 4 minus 3 is 1, so we need to have 14 more here. So you see, you have to go around this way and this way. Now you see, you can check for diagonally here. 5 plus 4, 9, 9 plus 6, 15. This way 15 plus 5, 13 plus 5, 18, 18 minus 3 is 15. This is a question from sequences that also fall under numbers with some calculations. So the diagram shows first 3 pattern of a sequence made from rods. Pattern 1, 2, 3 and 4 is empty. Draw pattern 4. So you see here is number of sticks. These triangles are increasing. One triangle, then here down is 2, 3. Now I will make 4 triangles. 1, 2, 3. We are going to add here one more, then adding this one here. So this is pattern 4, right? Complete the statement. When the pattern is increased by 1, the number of rods increases by. So pattern is increasing by 1 here. So number of rods here is 3. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So you see 3 plus 4, 7 plus 4, 11 plus 4. So it is increasing by 4. So work out how many rods will be used in pattern 7. So we have here the sequence like this, right? So that means we can find out T7. So for T7 we have the formula Tn, nth term is A plus n minus 1 into T, where A is the first term and first term is 3 and n is 7, sorry, because we are looking for 7th pattern, times D. D is the common difference, which is we are getting it by 4. So 3 plus, this is 6 times 4, 3 plus 24, which is 27. So number of rods will be 27. Write 0.285 as a fraction in its simplest form. 0.285. So 285 divided by, there are 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3. So we are going to put 3 zeros with the 1. So divide it by 5. 5 times 2, 5 times 5, 25, 7, 57 over 200. Work out 65 divided by 9. So 65, give your answer correct to 2 decimal places. 65 divided by 9. 9 times 7 is 63. So 2. We need in decimal places. So decimal here and we'll put 0 here. So 9 times 2 is 18. Again 2. So we are going to get it like 7.22. So rounding this, it will be 7.22. Now write the value in the box to make the statement correct. So 20 times 10 gives you 280. So we are looking for like 28 divided by what gives you 280. Okay, so let's say this is x, right, the simplest way. So that means 28 over x is equal to 280, right? So now you cross multiply. So x times 280 equals to 28 times 1. So divide by 280, divide by 280. This is gone. So you are left with 1 over 10. 1 over 10 means, yeah, so 1 over 10. Or you can even write down or 0.1. So same thing. Now work out. So you see we have a simple multiplication here is 246 times 13. We will not carry decimals first. We're just going to multiply the numbers. 6 times 3, 3 times 6 is 18, 1. 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1, 3, 13. 1 again, 3 times 2, 6 plus 1, 7. And with 1 it will remain same. 8, 9. This. Now our answer is 3198 and decimal place is 1, 2 and 3. So we'll count from here 1, 2 and 3. 3.198. Okay. Write your answer to correct it to 2 significant figures. 2 significant figures, we are going to write it down as 3.0. Here we have another question from sequence. First three terms of the sequence is 3n square minus 7nr. These are here. Write down the first three terms of the sequence this. The first three terms of the sequence 3 and okay. So you see we are just going to replace n by 1, 2 and 3. So for the first term when n is equal to 1, so this 3n squared minus 7n plus 3, it's going to be 3, 1 squared minus 7 into 1 plus 3. So this is going to be 3 times 1, 7 plus 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 6 minus, it's 6 minus 7, it's negative 1, right? This is negative 1, the first term, and the second term for n is equal to 2. So we are going to replace n by 2 minus 7 times 2 plus 3. So this is 4 times 3, 12. 15 minus 14 is 1, right? And when n is equal to 3, so then this is 3 squared minus 7 times 3 plus 3. 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27, 21 plus 3, 30 minus 21. 30 minus 21 is 3. No, sorry. 30 minus 21, it's 9. Here we have another question from fractions. 3 times to 6, break up this one. 3 times to 6, 6 plus 2 is 8 over 3 minus 4 times 1 is, go this way, 4 times 1 is 4 plus 3, 7 over 4. Now LCM is 12. So times 4 times 4 times 3 times 3 to make denominator same. The denominator is 12 now, right? So now we have, so 8 times 4 is 32 minus 21, 2 minus 1, 11. Okay. Now next we have 1 times 3. So 3 times 1 plus 1 like this, which is 4 over 3, and 5 times 2 is 10, 10 plus 2, 12 over 5. So no further simplification. Yes, it is possible. 3 times 4. So 4 times 4 is 16 over 5. So 16 divided by 5. 5 times 3, 15. So denominator remains same. Remainder goes here. Divisor 3, 1 over 5. Here we have some interesting question. You can see this diagram. Complete the box in this diagram. So we have these boxes empty. So you can see there are numbers and numbers. So that means we are going to do some calculations here. So from here to here. So what do you have? We have here 4,500 divided by 0.01. So 4,500 divided by 1 over 100. So 4,500 times 100 over 1. You see what I did here? We changed this division to multiplication and then take reciprocal of this one. So that means we will have here, the answer is 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Okay. Now from here we have here like 4,000, whatever is this, 450,000 times 10 power negative 4. So that means 450,000 times 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, right? These 4 zeros get cancelled with this. So we have 45 here. Now 45 times 10 is 450. You see, it looks complicated, but when you do the calculation with logics, it's not that hard. Now complete the multiplication grid. So you see here is a multiplication, 8, then we have 0.2, 6.4. So 8 times, so this times this. So that means 8 times 8 is 64. But now there is a decimal place. So one decimal place. So you see 0.8 times 8. So this one is 8 times 2, now 16, right? but 1 decimal place 2 decimal, so decimal should be here, so we can put 1 0 here. So 8 times 3 is 24, 1 decimal, 1 decimal. 3 times 2 is 6, we should have 1 and 2 decimal places, so we need to add 0 to make it 2 decimal places. So you see, numbers, fractions, they don't have any limit, so you can have any kind of question, numbers, decimals and fractions. Here we have workout 14 square plus 29, 3 times 2 squared minus 7, 14 square. Now 14 times 14, right? So 56 and 14, 196. So this is 196 plus 29 over 3 times 2 times 2 is 4 minus 7. 2 square is 4. Now 196 plus 29, 196 plus 29, 9 plus 6, 15, 10, 12, 225, right? 225 over 4 times 3 is 12, 12 minus 7 is 5. So divide by this, 5 times 4 and 5 times 5, 45, right? Here we have question from rounding. The population of city is 248,675. Round the population to nearest thousand. So we have 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 5. Ones, tens, 100,000. So this is the place. So our answer should be something 100,000, right? Nearest thousand. So this one is greater than 5. So we are going to add one here. So that will become 249, then 3 zeros, 249,000. So see, the answer when we speak, it is 1,000, 249 thousands, right? Now, the city covers an area of 52.747 square kilometers. Round the area to 1 decimal place. This is 1 decimal. I mean, after decimal, there is 1 place here. So this one is less than 5. So we are going to leave it as it is, 52.7. Here we have 4 lengths given in different units, right? Kilometer, meter, centimeter and millimeter. Put them in order from smallest to largest. First of all, we need to make the unit same. So let's make it like, we can put it into centimeters, that will be easy. So this kilometer, 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. From meters to centimeters is times 100 centimeters. So that means 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros here, right? 3 plus 2, 5 and 3 decimal places. So this is going to be 7500 centimeters. To convert this times 100, meter to centimeter multiply by 100. So 7600, so 760 centimeters. This is already in centimeter. To do this one to centimeter, we'll divide it by 10. So 78 centimeters, right? So now let's see which one is the smallest here. The smallest here is, let me see, we have here, this is 750, let me write it down again, 7500 centimeters, and this is 760 centimeters, 77, so this one is 77, the smallest, second 78, third is 760, and last is this one. So make sure that you write answer in the original form, right? So originally we had here 77. So 77 centimeters. Second is 780 millimeters. Third is 7.6 meters. And fourth is 7500 centimeters, right? Again we have this question here from units. Decide if these statements are true or false. Tick the correct box. Now here kilograms and grams. So if you convert kilograms to grams, so we need to multiply it by 1000, right? So that means 23,123, and there is 1 decimal place. So 2300 grams, but it is 23,000. So this is false, right? So now liters to milliliters. So if I multiply this liter, it will become milliliter. So 3000, 1 decimal, 0 is gone. So this is 300 milliliters. So 150 is less than 300, which is true, right? Now meters to millimeters. Meters to, first we are going to make centimeters. I'm sorry, 1 meter is 100 centimeters. So times 100 centimeters, centimeter to millimeters, times 10. So this should be 5000, right? Millimeters. But this is also 5000 millimeter, but he has written greater than, which is not true. So this is false. Here is an interesting question. The number 12.25 have two square roots, right? Find them both. Now the square root is like, let me make this the factors here. So 2, 1, 2, 2, 5, 5 times 2, 4, 5. So 7 times 7, right? So square root of this will be 5 times 5 times 7 times 7. So we have 5 times 7, which is 35. So we have, if we have two decimal places here, 12.25, so this is going to be 3.5. But now, you know, there are two answers. He said now 3.5 square will be 12.25 and minus 3.5 will also be 12.25. So we will have two answers for this square root, which is 3.5 and negative 3.5. Okay, I hope you guys understood. I would request you guys to subscribe to my channel if you liked it, and share it with your friends. And thank you so much for your support, those who have already subscribed. Let's continue with some more questions. The diagram shows a square split into congruent triangles. Work out the percentage of the square that is shaded. So like, first of all, we need to know how many are shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 are shaded. Out of how many? 6, 7 and 8. Out of 8. And we are looking for the percentage. So multiply by 100. That will give you the percentage. How many are shaded out of total, right? So 2 times 4. 2... 50, right? 2 and 25. Yeah. So now we have 5 times 25 over 2. 125 over 2, which is 62.5%. Okay. Now here we have a tricky question. This shape is multiple of 8. This is factor of 15. We are looking for the one which gives you 45. Find the value of the square and the star. So let's see first of all multiples of 8. Multiples of 8 are 8, 16, like this, right? Factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. So which one of these gives you 45 when you add? So we have to look into here any of them. We have 40 here and we have 5 here. So one of them can be 40, another one can be 5. So 40, these are multiples. So multiple we are taking 40 and factor we have 5, right? You see, don't get confused. Just I'm repeating this again and again. Just find out the logics and work accordingly. You will definitely reach to the conclusion. Here we have a question from fractions, but this is algebraic fraction. Write each of these as a single fraction. Give each answer in its simplest form. Now the LCM is same, 7 here. So 6a minus a. 6a minus a is 5a over 7. Simple. Right? Now here the denominator is not same. To make it same, we can multiply here by 2 and here by 2. So this is 2 over 2c plus 1 over 2c. So 2c is 2 plus 1, that is 3 over 2c. 3 over 2c. Okay. Another question, write a positive number in each box to make the statement true. So 0.8 times what is less than 0.8, right? So 0.8 times what? So this is already 0.8, right? So we cannot multiply this by a bigger number. So let's say I'm multiplying it by 0.1. So it will become 0.08, which is less than this one, right? Now similarly here 1.3 and 1.3. Now we are dividing and it should be less than, right? So if we divide by 2 here, so that will give you less than. These answers can be different actually, you can work it out. 8 divided by something greater than 80. So if we divide 8 by, let's say 10, that will be like 8 over 10, right? That is going to be small, but we need this greater. So let's say we are dividing it by 1 over 100. So that case it will become 8 times 10 over 1, which is 80, which is also not working. So let's say we divide it by 1 over 100, which is greater than. So 0.01. Okay. Now minibuses are used to take 142 people to a wedding. One minibus can hold 17 people. Work out the number of minibuses used. So we need to divide it by 17. So when you divide 17 times 8 is 136, minus 12 minus 6 is 6. Now you see they need 8 buses to carry, but then there will be 6 remaining. So that means they need another bus, right? So that means total number of buses required is 9. Here we have these calculations. 9 times 4 is 36. 1 decimal place is 3.6. Now you know that 4 times 7 gives you 28, but there is 1 decimal place, so 0.4, right? Now 7.2 minus, so 7.2 can be written as like this, 3.463. Then subtract 10 minus 7, it will be 9 minus 6. Then this will be 6, 12 minus 8, 3 point, right? I hope I did correct. This will be 11 minus 4. 7 plus 3, 10. 6 plus 3, 9. No, that was correct. Yeah. So it's 3.837, right? Now here is a number, find the value of A. So 11 over 12 minus 1 over 2 is equal to A over 12. So we want to make denominator same, so we will multiply here 6 by 6 and 6. So now 12, this is 11 minus 6 is equal to A over 12. So this is 5 over 12 equals to A over 12. So when you cross multiply, so this is 12 times A equals to 5 times 12, right? So divide by 12, divide by 12. This is gone, this is gone. So you're left with A as 5, right? Now work out 15% as fraction in its simplest form. 15% means 15 over 100. Divide by 5, divide by 5. It's 3 over 20. Okay. Write 66 over 72 as a fraction in its simplest form. So both are even number, can be divided by 2, right? So this is 33 over 36. 3 plus 3, 6, 9. Again we can divide it by 3. It's 11 over 12, which is the simplest form, right? Now work out. This is 14. This is negative, right? Plus minus. So negative is always stronger. So 5.5. So that means 14.0 minus 5.5. 8.5. So answer is 8.5. And this one here, when you multiply, then minus and minus will become positive. 5 times 6, 15 times 6. 6 times 5, 39. and 1 decimal place, so answer is 9. Okay. Sorry guys, camera was off for this one. I have done this, but let me repeat this. Here is a shape that has been divided into equal parts. So this is the shape. Write down the fraction of the shape that is shaded. So the shaded is like we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have counted. So we have 12 out of 40. So 4 square this side, 10 square. So total there are 4 times 10, they are 40 squares, right? So out of 40 we have shaded ones 12. So by dividing it by 2 and again by 2, so we got 3 over 10. That is the simplest form of the shaded one. And the unshaded, find the percentage of the shape that is unshaded. So 3 over 10 is shaded, so 7 of 10 will be unshaded. So times 100, that is 70% of the unshaded. Now next one is choose from the units to give the most appropriate unit of the measurement for each item. The area of the classroom floor. For area we have only 2 units here, meter square and centimeter square. So classrooms is not that small that it can be measured in centimeter square, so it should be in meter squares, right? The mass of the child obviously in the kilograms, and amount of this water in swimming pool should be in liters. This question I have here, simplify. We have f here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times repeating, so f power 5. Very simple question. 3g 3, 1, 2, 3. Then we have times 2 also. 3 times 2 is 6g cubed. In a traffic survey of 495 vehicles, 390 are cars. Work out the fraction of the vehicle that are not cars. So not cars means 495 minus 390, right? So 5, 0, 105. So not 5 cars, like the fraction is going to be 105 divided by 495 out of total. Now we will write this into the simplest form. Divide by 5. Divide by 5. When you divide it by 5, the whole thing, 5 times 5 times 2, 21, 5 times 9, 45. Here is 5 times 9 again. Now we can divide it by 3. 3 times 7 is 21. 33. So 7 over 33 is going to be the final answer. I think that's it for this video. I have tried to cover all the questions from numbers, sequences and fractions, and also decimals. So I think this is a good revision for the checkpoint. You have coming checkpoint exams. So all the best for the coming exams, guys, and keep in touch. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you.